Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for always supporting me. In this video, I'm going to show you how I bake cake. I'm going to bake two cakes, one with an electric oven and two without an oven. So we are going to have a makeshift oven. First, I sieve my flour, and today I'm using X all-purpose flour. So this process is basically just to loosen up the mounds of flour, and also it helps in incorporating air into our flour. Guys, kindly subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate your support. It's you guys that keep me going, so don't forget to subscribe. Also leave me a like and a comment on the section below. Let me know what you think about this video. So when the flour is done, we set it aside, and now we start with the mixing process. So guys, I always use Blue Band margarine, a few tablespoons, and growing up I was taught how to measure ingredients just by looking. So this is what I'm doing right now. And if you do these processes over and over, you kind of get used to it. You know the ratios just by looking. So yeah, that's my margarine. Next, I'm going to add the sugar. Also, no measurements, just by looking. Or rather, until my ancestors tell me to stop. So now the mixing process. This is the process that everybody does not like, but it's a very fundamental process in cake mixing. You can use a whisk if you have one so that it's easier. I used a spoon because I wanted to do it very fast. And yeah, so you blend it in until the mixture is lighter in color and creamy. Then we come in with the eggs, and be very careful while adding eggs so that our margarine does not break away. So we are going to add simultaneously the flour and eggs so that it holds together. It's a very important process. It will determine the texture of your cake. So make sure you are simultaneously adding the flour with the eggs, slowly but surely. And you have to be fast about it. We don't want our work to go to waste. Try as much as possible to use the folding method. Fold it in, fold it in. We are trying to incorporate as much air. So we keep on adding the flour until it is all done. Every time you add the flour, fold the mixture in, fold it in. So as you can see, our mixture is now starting to get heavy. So this is where the milk comes in. You add little by little. So basically you keep on repeating the process until we have the right consistency. So the consistency should be able to make movement, although it should not be too runny, just thick enough to make movement. And now I'm going to add our baking powder. Give it enough baking powder to allow it rise, and I'm also going to sieve this one to get rid of particles and mounds. So after that, you just mix it in. Now I had already prepared our baking tins. I made two, one for the oven, electric oven, and one for our makeshift oven. I simply just used a brush to spread the margarine around the sides of the baking tins, and then sprinkled some flour and made sure the flour went round and stuck to the margarine. For the electric oven one, I'm going to use a baking paper, also spread some margarine on the paper. So I have separated the mixture into two, and I'm going to do two flavors. First one is vanilla. So that's our vanilla essence, and I'm going to mix and mix. The next one, I'm doing some ginger, and you mix that one as well. So now I'm going to transfer the mixtures into their respective baking tins, and make sure you beat it against the surface so that excess air comes up. We don't want bubbles in our cake mixture. The first one goes right into the electric oven, and the second one, we're going to make a makeshift oven for it. So I'm using the Meko gas. You can also use a charcoal jiko, and then place a big cooking pot. We place stones, or 2 or 3 stones inside to act as a tripod, or if you have a small tripod, you can use one. Next, we cover and then leave it to preheat. 5 minutes into it, we can now place our baking tin, and then you simply cover it. So basically that is how it looks. It's a very simple process. Don't mind my flowers in the background. I'm still trying to nurture them. We all know live flowers are work in progress. So yeah, 25 minutes later, our electric oven cake is done. So we're going to take it out. I don't have a skewer, so I'm going to use a fork to test whether the cake is done inside, and it came out clean. So yeah, we are good. So we're going to transfer it onto a flat surface so that it can cool down. And guys, note how it comes off so easily. About 30 minutes later, our makeshift oven cake is also done. And guys, look at that. Ooh. Note how this one also comes off easily. There's no sticking because we lined our baking tins well. See how the baking tin is clean. So guys, here we have our cakes. One from the electric oven and one from the makeshift oven. And we're going to cut it so that we can see the inside. You can see that the inside is well done. So our cakes came out well. Our task was successful. Guys, feel free to let me know how you do your cake. Go and try it out. You have seen how the makeshift oven is done, so there is no excuse. Make your cakes, eat cakes, let's be happy. Let's make merry during this festive season. Enjoy the end year, and I wish you a happy 2022. Thank you for watching my video. Keep it locked for more. See you guys in 2022 by God's grace.